Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mike here with another video, and this is a Zenko styled knife sale. What I mean by Zenko style is just holding it, no tripod, out in the middle of who knows where, trying to sell a couple knives. So here we go. I actually got a handful of knives that I'm trying to sell, and this is going to be kind of a birthday blowout. And you may ask, whose birthday is it? Well, it's your birthday. No, probably not, but if it is, oh yeah, I'm just that cool. It's actually not my birthday anymore, but it was a few days ago. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First knife up for grabs is this Kershaw Asset. It will not come with these scales. This is a horrible attempt at trying to put some scales on this knife. Came out just nasty. So these will be not on the knife when you receive it. Instead, it will be the original scales, original pocket clip, all that stuff. The only modifications that have been done with this one is polished blade and jeweled flats. So there you go. Kind of adds a little something to the knife. You don't get that that rusting problem that you get on a lot of HCR 13 MOV knives, especially the B-blasted ones. So there you go. I'm gonna ask $16 for this. My sales will be a little bit different than some, as in I'm not going to make you pay the PayPal fees. So just run it through as a purchase. I'll pay the PayPal fees, and I will also pay for shipping. So that's really cheap. I think going rate for these is about 20 to 25. So you get $5–10 off plus a decent bit of work. So there you go. That's that guy. Next is going to be, sorry, I'm kind of switching hands. M-Tech Twist. This one is latchless, crappy pivot screws because I had to replace them. Not that good of a flipper. It was at one point, not so much anymore. It flips. You can flip it, and it definitely works. Decent handle play there. This knife here is for anybody who is just starting off flipping or wants to start off flipping. And they want the cheapest knife that will actually work. And I'm going to charge $7 for this. Pretty much, I'm asking shipping fees plus PayPal fees. I might make a couple bucks off of it, but that's it. Well, I'll go minus if you consider the original purchase price, which is normal, but yeah, so there you go. Real cheap, $7, shipped to your door, no PayPal fees, no shipping fees. Next would be this guy right here. I got this one from Muddy Desires. This is a San Remo 710. When I got it from him, it was plain Jane, and now it's got this awesome acid etching done to it. A little bit like the strings pattern from, or ropes pattern from Tough Thumbs, but not quite. Definitely different. Almost more like cobwebs. Did this, oh man, it must have been a year ago. Very nice, very fast little blade. Still in good condition. Minimal blade play. I might be able to work that out, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. This one has a pretty good edge on it. Only one problem is there's a slight ding in the blade right there, because when you close it, sometimes you close it with a little bit more force, it'll hit that back spacer, which is no good, but it's just the default of the design. I will not be sharpening these knives because I have very limited time to get these suckers out. So I'll explain that stuff in my next video, which will be an account update up very soon after this one. So keep an eye out. Next one I got from Zenko, and there might be a little bit of controversy with this knife because we don't know if it's fake or real, and that would be both Zenko and I. This is a Spyderco Spin replica, or possibly the real deal. It does not have the maker's mark, but that's the way the early ones were. They didn't have the maker's mark on them. So I don't know. It does come with this box, which looks pretty official. Spyderco from the time this knife was made. It's in pretty good shape, not that sharp, but decent. There's one problem with this knife, and that is a lot of the screws are stripped, so keep that in mind. It has very, very minimal blade play, and it's just the slightest bit up and down, zero side to side. So the screws being where they're at is fine as of right now. And if this is a real Spyderco, you know, feel free to ship it in, and they'll probably fix it up for you. I would imagine it is discontinued, so maybe not, but I think so. But I'm gonna ask $16 for this guy as well. I think that's what I'm charging for the asset. Let's see, next is this guy right here. This is a CRKT, pretty much new in box. First strike. I actually had gotten 2 of these because I like the knife so much, and this one has the better sheath out of the 2, better retention. 1/4 inch thick Tanto. I believe that is raised skin, wrapped over with something else. I don't know what they wrapped over it, some sort of leather cord, I would imagine, with raised skin underneath. Very cool knife. Very cool knife. I think these go for around $60 on the internet. I'm gonna be asking $40 shipped. That's a steal, being that it is new in box, other than one thing, and that one thing is it does not have a little plastic cheap baggie that comes over the knife. You know, like when it has it, you know, it's actually got the plastic baggie covering the blade, and then the blade is in the sheath. Everything else is in there. You got your little CRKT pamphlet and your pocket clip. So that will be shipped to your door for $40. There you go. Next knife is the big one. Benchmade Snody Resistor. First production, number 35. Pretty much mint condition. The only thing was the original owner stropped it up a little bit. He never cut anything with it, and he never carried it. Neither have I. This knife is never cut or never carried, or never has been carried. So pretty much new in box. Well, new, other than it has been stropped. It does not come with the original Benchmade bag. It comes with this one, this little baggie, and it does not come with the original box. It comes with this box. These things new, the first productions go for anywhere between $350 to the highest I've seen was like $475, $450, $475. It's been a little while, so my memory is a little bit fuzzy. But it's somewhere in that $350 to $450 range, and I've never seen a number as low as $35 up for grabs anyways. But I'm gonna be letting this one go for a ridiculously low price. Whenever I've tried to sell it in the past, it was always $300. I'm gonna let this one go for $250, which is phenomenally low. $300 was pretty low for what it is, but $250 is an outstanding deal. And next thing isn't even a knife, it is a sharpening set. This is the Lansky sharpening kit. A lot of reviews and stuff out on this if you want to look them up. This thing is actually pretty good for what it is. The only problem is it just isn't what I want my knives to be at this point. I hand sharpen for the most part now. There we go, got it open. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Comes with all the guide rods, the stones, and the clamp. Will not come with the honing oil because I use that. It makes no sense for me to sell it to you for a reduced price to go out and buy more. So that's why it won't come with the honing oil. But you can use whatever oil you usually use to sharpen with, you know, WD-40, 3-in-1, whatever. It all works. I took off the original screw that goes here and put on one of the stone screws because it had an extra one. And the reason why I did that was because this way it will work with fatter blades, like 1/4 inch blades. That original screw that goes there does not work with 1/4 inch blades. This works with your 1/4 inch blades. So there you go. It comes with the coarse, or extra coarse, medium, fine, and ultra fine stones. So the coarse is 70 grit, the ultra fine is 1000 grit, so you got a 70 to 1000 grit set. Plus, I think it was Dave Maddock. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty. I might clean these up a little bit, but they're still highly functional. He said that you can always put like finer grit sandpaper on your stone and use it. So if you want to go higher, that's fine. I think that's what Brother Sin does, Cindric 77. But there you go. I think this goes for like 35 new because it's got like the 5 stones and stuff. I'm gonna ask 22 shipped to your door. PayPal fees covered, shipping covered, everything. So there you go. I hope you guys are interested in some of this stuff. If you aren't, please spread the word about this. I don't necessarily need the money, but it would be quite nice to have. Which, you know, once again, I'll get into that on the next video, which will be an account update, and I you know, would really appreciate if you would watch that. So that's it, and I'll talk to you guys next time.